Hold on, Colleen. There's your audio. There's your audio. Hi, how are you?
Good morning.
I think a lot of people don't.
Good. How are you? Good morning.
I think a lot of people don't understand how one gets Parkinson's and what happens to the body. Can you explain?
Absolutely. Yes, so Parkinson's is the second most common neurodegenerative disease in the United States. It's the 14th leading cause of death, usually due to complications. So what happens is that the brain essentially does not make enough dopamine, and the dopamine is needed by the nerves in the body in order for it to move effectively. So with Parkinson's, they start having a lack of that dopamine, so which causes the stiffness, the jittery movements. A lot of times with Parkinson's folks, you're going to see them have what we call a tremor, and that their hands will shake, their legs will shake. It's usually predominant on one side, and those symptoms begin to advance over time. So what we're doing here is, with our vendors that are on site and with the various education materials that we have, we try to let people know the different options that are available to them to extend the quality of life that they have and make sure that every year that they have with Parkinson's is a great one.
Now, why do you guys choose to do a walk for this?
Absolutely. Well, Moving Day is actually named after movement because exercise has been shown to be the single most important factor in slowing down the progression of the disease. There's no drug, there's no cure. We're unfortunately light years away from understanding the brain and truly having a cure for this disease. So our event focuses on exercise. There'll be different movement demonstrations all throughout the day, and that people will be able to do, like yoga and Pilates, and what we have is rock steady boxing, which is a Parkinson-specific boxing exercise. But the walk portion of this is when everybody comes together to bring their friends and family together, because it's a single individual's disease, and we want to be able to bring all of their friends and their network together to experience the event, and the walk is the way to do that because it's universal.
Oh, you know what, I actually did a story with Rock City Boxing. I was so impressed with them, and some of the progress that the participants had was amazing. One woman said before she couldn't even raise her arm up, and after starting to do this Rock City Boxing, she was able to not only raise her arm but actually participate in the boxing exercises. It's pretty incredible.
It is, absolutely, and that's something called forced exercise. And what happens is with things like rock steady boxing and cycling and even certain kinds of dance, it forces your brain to work outside of the parameters that it would normally, and it allows it to create new neural pathways, which is actually really beneficial for people with Parkinson's disease. So it's also a really great support group atmosphere, and it just encourages everybody to get really excited and engaged and fight back. That's the single most important thing we can have people do, is you have a choice in the kind of life you want to live with Parkinson's, so we always just want to make sure that everybody is picking that life and knows what options are available to them.
That is so awesome. Well, everything starting at 9:30 this morning, but everything looks like it's getting set up right now. It'll kick off at 8 o'clock, but then the walk starts at 9:30. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you for the opportunity. Have a great day.
You too.
It was very